You've seen it everywhere, scrolling through your feed, in memes, in captions, main character energy. But what does that even mean? Is it just about being confident, having the perfect aesthetic, or maybe it's just a little bit of delusion? The truth is, it's none of those things. It's psychology. It's about reclaiming your life and finally stepping into the starring role you were always meant to play. And today, I'm going to show you how to activate your main character energy for real, using proven psychological principles. First, let's get clear on what main character energy isn't. It's not about pretending your life is some perfect, flawless movie. It's not about being overly dramatic or seeking attention at every turn, and it is definitely not about being narcissistic or true main character energy is about something much deeper. It's about agency, which is the power to make your own decisions instead of just waiting for life to decide for you. It's about self-worth, which is the unwavering belief that your story matters, even when nobody else seems to see it yet. And it's about intentionality, which means living your life on purpose, not just coasting on autopilot. In the world of psychology, this whole concept is called self-authorship. Yes, it's the ability to consciously and actively shape your own life narrative, to be the author of your own story. But here's the thing. Most people don't live like that. They live their lives like side characters, constantly reacting to the plot instead of driving it forward. They're the friend who offers support, the coworker who gets a single line, but they're never the hero of their own journey. So, why do so many people feel like they're stuck in a supporting role? Well, there are a few common reasons. First, they wait for permission from others to live the life they want. They're constantly looking for external validation before they take a single step. Second, they get caught in the comparison trap, endlessly scrolling and measuring their behind the scenes against everyone else's highlight reel. Third, they hold on to a belief that someone else, a partner, a boss, or some magical event, will come along and rescue them from their circumstances. They also let fear pick their path, choosing the safe, predictable option over the one that truly excites them. And finally, they live their entire lives inside a box built by other people's expectations, their parents, their friends, societies. Psychologically, this pattern is known as having an external locus of control. It's the belief that life happens to you, not because of you. You see yourself as a victim of circumstance, powerless against the forces of the world. And when you don't believe you're the main character, you stop writing your story. You stop making bold choices. You just become a passive observer, watching your own life unfold from the sidelines. Think about any movie you've ever loved. Every single one has three core elements: a protagonist, a conflict, and a transformation. Your life has these exact same elements. But the problem is, most people get stuck in the conflict part of their story. They experience a bad breakup, a career failure, an embarrassing moment, or just a really difficult chapter, and they decide that's it. That's who they are now. They let the conflict define their entire identity. But main character energy is born from a single, powerful realization. A bad chapter does not mean a bad story. You're not at the end. You're just in the middle of a plot twist, and the best part is yet to come. So, how do you start turning the page? The first step is to rewrite your internal dialogue. The voice in your head is the narrator of your life. Main characters don't have a narrator that says, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough." Their narrator says, "This is the part where I learn how," or "This challenge is what makes the story interesting." The moment you start shifting your internal language, you will start to shift your identity. Instead of "I failed," try "I learned." Instead of "It's impossible," try "What's the first step?" Your self-talk is the script for your life. Rewrite it. Second, you need to create your signature habits. Every great protagonist has their own rituals, their unique routines, their defining traits. These are the small things that build their character. Maybe you journal every morning by the window. Maybe you take a specific walking route to clear your head. Maybe you read for an hour before bed. Maybe you start dressing with intention wearing clothes that make you feel like the person you want to be. These small, consistent behaviors are your character design. They ground you and reinforce the identity you're building. Third, build your world. The setting of your story matters. Your environment profoundly shapes your thoughts and actions. If your space is chaotic and uninspired, you're going to feel chaotic and uninspired. It's time for some set design. Change your room. Reorganize your desk. Clean up your digital space, your phone's home screen, the accounts you follow. Curate your environment to reflect the person you are becoming. Make it a space that energizes you and supports your growth, not one that drains you. Fourth, and this is a big one, start doing main character actions. Protagonists are proactive. They don't wait around for the plot to happen. They take initiative. They are the ones who start the conversation with that interesting person. They chase the opportunity instead of waiting for it to be handed to them. They try the new thing, even if it's scary. They have the courage to leave the toxic environment, whether it's a job or a relationship. They make decisions, big and small, instead of letting indecision paralyze them. Remember it. Action equals identity. Every time you act like the main character, you become more of that person. Fifth, develop your inner soundtrack. Have you ever noticed how music in a movie can instantly change the entire emotional tone of a scene? You can do the same thing for your own life. Sound is a powerful tool for shifting your mental and emotional state. Create playlists that match the life you want to live. A playlist for confidence that you listen to before a big meeting. A playlist for deep focus when you need to work. Playlists for healing, for growth, for pure joy. Your brain will unconsciously follow the lead of your soundtrack. Use it to score your own movie. Finally, and this might be the most important step, learn to romanticize consistency, not chaos. The internet sometimes glorifies main character energy as this dramatic, chaotic, whirlwind lifestyle. But that's not it. Real main character energy isn't about constant drama. It's about having a clear direction. Real, lasting confidence is not built from a few big, flashy moments. It's built from the quiet, repeated, small victories you achieve day after day. It's the workout you did when you didn't feel like it. The healthy meal you chose. The one page you wrote. The 5 minutes you spent praying. That is where the real power lies. You don't just wait around for main character energy to strike you like lightning. You generate it, you create it, day by day, choice by choice. And you don't do it by trying to act like someone else you see online. You do it by finally, truly, and bravely acting like yourself. That's the psychology. That's the power. Your story is already happening. You're already in the movie. You just need to stop watching from the audience and step into the role you were born to play. If you're ready to step into your main character era, if you're ready to start writing your own story, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and drop a comment below saying, "I choose to be the protagonist of my life." Let's write this next chapter together. Thanks for watching.